69 years old.
You leave your little child there unattended while you went to the washroom? And she talked like that, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking. She goes, you're right there, right? Sitting there. I said, yeah, I was. She goes, well, I said, she goes, but you left your child there unattended. And I said, well, I appreciate it, ma'am, but ma'am, there's no child over there. I said, that's my wife.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And we are in
Albertville, Minnesota.
And you might have seen the other video with when we were going through North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, I never expected to see all those style of
the Badlands.
Badlands, yeah, and it was so interesting how it looks. It reminds me of Egypt for some reason. I don't know if that makes sense.
Sure.
Because you know when you watch Mummy and all these different movies.
Remind me, I'm eating delicious bacon.
Yeah, when you see, those movies like the Mummies and all these different movies and stuff, and you see the way in which, the land is constructed. There was one part that I was looking at. It almost looks like a cruise ship. The way the mountain or the hill, it's the hills, right? Hills. Those are small hills.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's why they call it the Badlands, because it's all up and down. It looks almost a bit. It's got a lot of green, but it also has a lot of almost like a deserty kind of color to it.
Not only the deserty color like the white, but also you had the variation. You had like brown, orange, purple,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the orange tops of the rocks. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I think throughout our journey and stuff, I feel like I went to the world. I went through different parts of the world. It feels like, because
we were at the edge of the world, it seemed.
Yeah, it just feels like that because we went to Alaska. It just felt like we're in Switzerland and those kind of places. Mm-hmm. When we went through BC, some parts of BC, it feels like we're in some, I don't know, far up place.
Well,
Coming through North Dakota, I felt like I was in Egypt. It just felt there were so many
There's so much
highlights.
To offer. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're on the last leg. So today we're
Literally,
in
this is
Minnesota, and we're heading to
Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario.
Right. So that will be our last stop before we head home. So
we have, as the kids like to say, one more sleep and we're home.
Yeah. So. And I think this trip we squeezed every hour out of our trip.
We were we did. So I can't even. We'd have to stay here for the next hour to explain what we did.
Yeah.
We didn't. Put it this way, we covered so much ground and experienced so many things all in one trip. I just thought we were gonna. I don't even. Words escape me. I mean, we just did so much, but. We actually never planned. Well, originally, remember I said, if you remember the earlier conversations a couple of weeks ago, we originally planned to go directly right to Alaska. That was the whole goal, but my brother called. So anyway, the whole point was we diverted ourselves. But when we left and we went to my brother's place, and when we went there, I said to Michelle, I was like, you know what? We still got time. Let's just see how far it is up to the Alaskan border.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was like, for the sake of our conversation, it was like 30 driving hours. I said, let's do it. We got the time. I didn't think we'd have the time, and we had the time. And not only did we have the time, we backtracked about 2 or 3 days ago. Remember when we went? We were going to leave. We were parked in Shelby, Montana. We're only an hour and a half from the Glacier National Park. We can't just. In good conscience, I couldn't leave without seeing that, because that was originally part of the plan. But when I directed us down from the southern part of Alberta going through Banff, I was supposed to come right through the glacier now, but I got sidetracked and I was like, all I had in my mind was I'm going home, and I bypassed the park. So we had to backtrack an hour and a half, but boy, we stayed another night, and boy, are we glad, eh? It was
it was majestic.
Amazing.
Yeah, we did not expect, and not only that, but as we probably pointed out in the other video, when we went to the East Glacier, we did not, because our intention was just to go to the west, not the east. But when we actually went to the east, we were pleasantly surprised.
No, not that we were pleasantly surprised. We got really sidetracked, because when we got into town, we were gonna we thought we're gonna go from east to west, like it says. And I go, okay, we're going to experience the whole glacier. But no, as soon as you got into the East Glacier, it's the East Town, it said, turn right.
To the National Park.
To the Glacier National Park. I'm like, what? So I checked the map. It turns out we had to drive 10 miles up until the place called Kiowa, and then from Kiowa back down. So we basically just did a whole loop back down to a town called Browning. So that's how we discovered the glacier. We actually seen the glacier, which was, you got the video. So absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so we really enjoy this trip, and like we promised, the reason why we're able to make certain comments, because we're behind on the videos, so we'll say things like this was the best trip ever, but it's because there are so many things that we experience on this trip that we just words are not enough to express, as well as the videos. They don't do justice as much as we would like it to.
And by the way, speaking of videos, on a side note, for those watching the videos, I hope you appreciate the videos themselves, because Michelle does all the editing herself, so I hope you appreciate the hard work.
Not much editing.
But it is editing, because all the videos that show us traveling and all the horrible wind noise that you have on the bike, she edits all that out and puts in music. So guys, I hope you appreciate the time she spends editing the video and make them nice. Not all the videos are edited, like you said, some of us are just us talking or whatever, but for the most part, all the road videos, they're all done by Michelle. Anything to do with the video content, Michelle does it all. So I hope you guys appreciate her hard work.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. And on that note, we always say,
let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real. Ciao.
See you tomorrow in Ontario.
Bye. Bye. Sweetie, you have to tell the joke about what happened with the lady, the old lady. You have to tell the joke. And I just say, this is where we were at River Country Co-op restaurant.
Yeah, well, I was inside, and I was just getting ready to go to the washroom, and a little old lady, a sweet little old lady, she might have been 4'5". She was so tiny. She comes up to me and she goes, "Excuse me, sir, but did you leave your little child there unattended while you went to the washroom?" And she talked like that, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking. She goes, "You're right there, right? Sitting there." I said, yeah, I was. She goes, "Well," I said, she goes, "But you left your child there unattended." And I said, "Well, I appreciate it, ma'am, but ma'am, there's no child over there." I said, "That's my wife." She goes, No, in front of her. Right there. I can see their heads from here." I said, "Ma'am, that's atop of 2 helmets." She goes, "Oh my, are you serious?" I said, "Yeah, there's no children." He goes, "I feel so stupid." I said, "Well, I'm so sorry." I said, "I appreciate your concern." He goes, "Oh my gosh, you're right, I thought they were the tops of the heads of your children. They were so small, I thought they were babies." I was like, no.
And then she says, "One day."
And then she goes, "Oh, well, it's okay. One day you'll have children." And I was like, "Ma'am, I already have 3 and 4 grand." She goes, "Oh my, then you need to stop. You've had enough." I said, "Hey, I have." That was funny. And she walked away.
Just a little bit of snippet. Yeah. So everywhere we go, we find people who are so, so courteous and cordial with us, and
yes,
that was a very nice moment.
And on that note, as
let's keep it real.
Bye.
Bye. That food was awesome, by the way. We had a salad. I had a salad with avocado and stuff, and it was amazing. vehicle is 69 years. I've never met any vehicle that age before. 69 years old.
Sweetie,
I won't put the
sweetie,
license plate.
Don't put the license plate.
No, I won't. I won't. I will just go above. Wow. This is crazy. And you have a spare tire too.
Yeah. This is a 1954.
1954.
Is it okay if we look inside? Well, you don't have to open the door. You can just take a look inside.
And
it's
here's
so cool.
Doggy. Oh my gosh.
He's so cute. All right, sweetie. Anyway, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
And the steering wheel is all intact. Everything is good. How does it drive? Wow. How fast can it go?
50.
That's it? 50 kilometers an hour. So you can only do city driving, not highway.
They do the highway.
Really? They allow you to drive 50 on the highway? That's funny. That's
Okay,
so
come on,
cool.
hon.
You're
Thank you
okay.
so much.
Yeah, no problem.
is a good idea.
We made it.
Camera is rolling. Now I was wondering if you think here is a good idea.
Why is not here a good idea?
I don't know. Could the other guy parked his motorcycle on the...
Do you see what I have to go through to go try to park up there? And there's no room for him. Why he parked there is beyond me. Maybe they told him to. I don't know.
We'll see.
All I know is I'm done. I'm here. Everything is good. And now we're safe.
Yeah,
That's all I care about.
that's true.
And there's no reason why the bike can't be here. It's not like we're in the hood and someone's going to steal this bike or something.
Strange why he...
Hopefully this place is open in the morning for breakfast, because I see stuff, all kinds of stuff all the way around.
Casey's is
Chimneys
good.
across the street.
Casey's is good, I think.
I don't know if that's an eating restaurant
maybe it's
or
not a breakfast place.
Huh?
Casey, isn't Casey like Kelsey or something?
Oh, I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I haven't been here in years.
Well, there's a lot of places around. It's a commercial area.
Okay. Well, let's just skip this.
Well, we're in Canada again, and it's nice to be back after all of that driving.
It's nice to know we don't have 3,000 kilometers left to go. That's for sure. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, it's been an amazing ride. And right, look at this. We're right beside a Shell station for gas in the morning. We have no excuses. Perfect.
Yeah, we have Shell. Good old Shell. Is that a car? Oh no, a bike. Two bikers.
Weird over here.
And they're just going to McDonald's. Actually, they're just going to the parking lot. Okay, well, we're glad to be home. That's all. Bye.